That's right, London. That is right. Yes. Welcome to the Ratchet Ramblers podcast, presented to you by the CSPN. Happy holidays, niggas. I am I'm 1/3 of your host, but one half for today. I am Jeremy, aka Black Dante on Twitter, aka Niggamore, they can't keep a good podcast down, aka you Nignogs on the internet have been wilding, and I want you to stop. Please leave us alone. And I'm joined by my friend and my co-host and the queen of ratchetry.
Hello, everybody. It is Candace, aka Twitter suspended my account because I said that Nevadius was the ghetto bitches that he hates. But no, I'm still on Twitter. You can find me on Not So Newlywed PC. But I'm kind of enjoying taking a break from Twitter, to be truthfully honest.
I mean, it ain't like you missing shit.
Curtis is still adulting and settling into life in Seattle. We are proud of you, friend. We love you. We can't wait to have you back on the show. But that aside, don't forget to go and check out the CSPN Patreon. I just sent in some exclusive content where I did a ratchet recap as I live watched Married to Medicine. The reunion part 1. I do not think you will be disappointed because a lot of that shit was catching me off guard, and you could tell by the way that I was talking. So head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/CSPN. Costs $3 to support what we're doing over here at CSPN. But you can always, contribute more. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your coins, but I will say that $3 a month to hear some of your favorite shows and outside of the shows, you can't really beat that. So go check it out. I'm gonna kick it back to Jeremy because we have a new review. And hopefully it's not a 1-star woe, because that's like a lump of coal in your stockings for the holiday.
Correct. And you don't need to be extra. You don't need to be extra like that. I mean, why would you do that, Sharon? Why would you do that? But yes, we do have a new review, a 5-star review. I must have overlooked this shit last week. And please don't take offense to that. That's just me being a country nigga talking the way I talk. Let me through it. But I must have overlooked it because I was on my phone, and I don't know what it is about looking at reviews and shit for iTunes on your phone, because sometimes they be skipping over it, and you got to do it from your laptop or your MacBook or whatever you're using to get all of it. Apple, get that shit together, please. Thank you so much. But it is a 5-star review from Sunshine Mad. We received it back on November 9th, and it says, I love this show. Curtis, Candace, and Jeremy have gold. Listen to them if you watch Ratchetry, which you know why we're here. I mean, hey.
Well, we thank you.
Yes, we thank you. Bringing us with some holiday joy to start off. So, yes, thank you, and be sure to leave us ratings and reviews. You can find us wherever you find podcasts. Just type in Ratchet Ramblings. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Ratchet Ramblings, on Facebook at Ratchet Ramblings, and on Twitter at Ratchet Rambling. And use the hashtag Ratchet Ramblings Pod when you're live listening, or you just want to tweet the show so we can see what y'all got to say and get these jokes off about these people looking the fuck crazy on our TV screens or phone screens or however you watch this shit. So, with all of that said, we just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna jump into Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, and really the only thing we really got to talk about is Bow Wow, because
but yeah, it's okay. So let me say this: a lot of it was the season finale. Yes. I didn't dislike the season, but they put a lot of focus on Bow Wow this season. Yeah. And did not allow the other characters to shine through, which tells me one or two things. The other people on the show must not really have shit going on, or they have gotten to like VH1 T.I. and Tiny status where they refusing to do a lot of the drama bullshit. Because we didn't see, we saw very little with Ayana and her girlfriend. We saw very little with JD's daughter. Yeah, it wasn't much going on. And so
it's probably a combination of both.
Yes, it probably is. And so since what we had to work with was Bow Wow, then that's what we're gonna do. Kiyomi, I have a strong dislike in my heart for you because you put me in a position where I feel like Bow Wow was in the right this time.
This is the second time that this done happened on this goddamn show.
I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Do not like it. Cannot stand it. Right?
Anytime we got to defend Bow Wow, hey, it reminds me of that damn that gif of that boy at the table, and then he got his hand on his head on his hand, and then he just throw shit and just have a fit. That's how we be every time we got to defend Bow Wow.
Right. Yep.
Well, yes.
The episode before the finale, Kiyomi says she left the Bratz party because Bow Wow was drunk, obnoxious, belligerent, overly aggressive, this, that, and the third. Then we see Bow Wow going off, police getting called, all this other shit. Fast forward to the season finale. Bow Wow was sitting down having a conversation with his mom, and his mom is like, Bow Wow, you gotta let this relationship go. It's too much. You could stand to lose everything, go to jail, this, that, and the third. It's too much. Because if this is what you're doing publicly, what's the toxicity like privately?
Right.
Because I feel like the way he exploded in private, I almost feel like he might get physically violent with her.
Yeah. They're just two motherfuckers that don't need to be together.
Don't need to be together. But what pissed me off was they rolled the footage back because Bow Wow said, I had 2 drinks. I had some Hennessy, and then one of those drinks was a half a shot. And so he was like, I wasn't drunk. He was like, I went to say goodbye to people. I look for Kiyomi. They tell me she left. I call her. Then they starts playing some of the clip back. And she's like, Kiyomi's like, I left because you was ignoring me. You act like you didn't want me there. You was going to talk to all these other women and talk to all these other people. And I'm not with it. So I just left and all this other stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, you blatantly lied and say you left because he was drunk and belligerent. Right. They rolled that footage back. He wasn't drunk. Even Bow Wow's mom was there. She was like, I was kind of monitoring your drinking because I was going to step in if you was going overboard, which is another problem in and of itself. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
I mean, she know her son because I mean, even though we defend Bow Wow, we're not going to sit here and act like he don't be wild. But however, he was right in this situation.
So he wasn't drunk and he wasn't belligerent, and she took him there because she was being jealous and insecure as usual. Issa
Rae need to call her for the next season of Insecure. Because I'll be damn.
And then Bow Wow, as he's talking with his mom, they both, are talking. He says, you know what? I cannot do this. I need to let it go. We even actively in therapy and it's still getting to this point. She's not working on her insecurities. Because Bow Wow has continued to go to therapy. Let me say that. Bow Wow has continued to go to therapy outside of him and Kiyomi going, which again, I'm a little pissed that I got to give Bow Wow, not even flowers, but I am happy to see that he has taken his mental health seriously.
Which he needs to.
And that the therapy session that they showed, he was brought to tears, and it made me realize how much of a childhood he did not have. And how fast he jumped off the porch and jumped into life. And so, again, so Kiyomi is not doing her part to work on her while Bow Wow is doing his part. And so he just says, you know what? I'm done. Hands off. He unfollows her on social media, which brings me to this one thing. There was a rumor saying that Young M.A. stole Bow Wow's girl and all this, that, and the third. I know jokes can be funnier and greater than facts. But Bow Wow broke up with that girl. He walked away from the relationship. As we see on social media, he tried to get her back, and it's probably best that he doesn't. But Bow Wow,
I ain't gonna lie, we made that joke on this show, but it's a time where we have jokes and it's a time where we have facts.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
but I don't. Oh, shoot, I don't know. He might get her back because we know how Young and May move through these girls. So I don't know. Cause Young and May keep them. Cause I think I just saw on Twitter last night where Young and May were hooked up with some other girl, and I was like, So we know Young and May know how to get them. So I don't know.
Mm. Well, that's all I really have for that. I mean, I look forward to next season. Lil Mama is doing gospel.
Wait,
which yeah, she's doing like some gospel music, which wasn't a bad look on her when she got in the studio. She just said she's at a place in her life where she is so open spiritually that she rather focus her energy there versus being split between, rapping about shit that she is not really engaged in, and then the gospel and being on her spiritual journey with God and her faith and all that kind of stuff. So that's a good look for her. Good for her. I like Lil Mama on the show. I hope she comes back. And what's so weird to me is that of all the people on the show that Deb could work with, she keeps working with nobodies versus somebody who can have a run in the industry because she's had one before. Like, instead of talking shit to Little Mama about that Jay-Z MTV Awards shit, she should have been trying to work with Little Mama.
Well, we know Deb don't make the best decisions. I mean, look at them wigs, so
That's true.
I mean, well, good luck, Little Mama. Good luck. Good luck. So speaking of good luck, let's mosey on into Love and Hip Hop.
Okay. Like, Yandy, you keep making it really hard to like you because
first of all, let me say this. Let me say this. I cannot. I listen. I know I done said it before, but I can't help but say it. Because of the internet, I cannot unsee Yandy as anything other than the hormone monster.
Yeah,
it is impossible, and especially with the way that she wear her hair on purpose, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. But continue.
Yeah. So she keeps trying to broker this peace between. I don't know.
Don't it be the messiest motherfuckers always trying to be peacemaker?
Like, if Jonathan and Juju and Anais is not fucking with each other, just leave it at that. At 40 years old, you don't need to try to play peacekeeper with your friends, bitch. We are too old. You are too ugly. You got too many bundles, too many teeth, too many issues. Your own relationship is in shambles. Yeah, you don't even get along with your fake husband's baby mama's. Like, you're the last person need to be trying to broker peace between people because your life is not at fucking peace, bitch.
Well, not only.
Hold on, let me finish dragging this bitch. Every relationship that you have with people goes to shit, Yandy. You done been into it with Juju. You into it with Kimbella. You into it with your stepkids' moms. You ain't really married to your husband. He your husband, unhusband, baby father, jailbird. Like, you was into it with your husband, non-husband's mother last season. Like, bitch. No, you the last motherfucker need to be trying to play Iyanla. Bitch, get your shit in order.
Yandy, fix my bundles.
Yandy, fix my teeth. Like, who the fuck is you? You wide smile having bitch? Bitch, you look like that cat from Alice in Wonderland. You know what I'm talking about? The stripe one?
Hey, you.
The bitch, that's who you look like. And I just no. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you, Yandy. Because you're not doing a good job at all. Every time you get involved, there's more drama. And Anais is a snake. I don't care if we fall out. Jeremy, if you and I fall out tomorrow, I'm not going to somebody that doesn't like you to be like, ooh, girl. Now, you ain't heard this from me, but Jeremy said, like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't agree with anything Jonathan is doing, but that is very fucking trash.
Yo, the part that killed me was she went to Juju spilling tea, but then said, I ain't no snitch. Girl, then what the fuck was the purpose? What the fuck? What the purpose of you even bringing it up? I will say this, though. I will say this to add on to your rant. The fact that Yandy decided to be peacemaker and the two people that she was being messing between hashed the shit out anyway, or at least attempted to hash the shit out anyway, whereas Yandy, you could have just shut the fuck up. They were gonna have that. Juju and Jonathan were gonna have that conversation regardless. Like what the fuck? But also speaking of Anais, now that I got a good look at Anais, because I know we talked about her not looking worse after losing weight last episode, but I ain't really get a good look at Anais because I don't really pay attention to her that much. But now that I got a good look at her.
Anais deserve all the hell she's enduring because she does too fucking much and she doesn't treat people well in her life. And if we go back to even last season, that shit with Ruben, nothing Ruben did warranted Anais cheating with the motherfucker that Ruben was paying to help her with her career. Rich was getting paid to fuck Anais. What a life it must be.
I know, right?
When you sit back and think about it, she shouldn't even still have her marriage. That is so fucking trifling.
That's why I said last episode, God bless Ruben. I'm pray for Ruben. That's why I said
bitch was cheating with the help, and the help was still getting paid.
Hey, hey, now that you said that, just think, look at it like this. Rich was getting paid the fuck out of East, and the nigga who was taking insulin shot, he was getting paid. He was using that money for his damn insulin shot. That nigga was getting paid the fuck off for his health. Hey man, talk about Medicaid. Cause the bitch is 105. Hey, I can't even lie. Rich played that beautifully. I can't even front. I ain't saying that right, but goddamn it, if the shit worth for money, motherfucker fucking her there going using that money to go get his goddamn insulin shots and shit. You know what, Rich? You crafted motherfucker. I won't even hold you.
Yeah, I mean, fuck her. I mean, every bad thing that comes to Anais, she deserves. You can't get your career up and running. You can't do this. You can't do that. All of it.
It would have been one thing. It would have been one thing if she would have just left it alone. But her going to Juju and again being a snake
because and you know what's so crazy? You went to Juju and you don't really like that girl. You don't really like Yandy. When Yandy did that mission trip last season, you was ready to beat her the fuck up and all this other stuff. You don't rock with them girls. So why is you sitting up acting like you do because you mad at Jonathan? You was mad at them hoes because you thought they was trying to take your friend away from you.
Right.
You more than a snitch, bitch. You are a whole ass snake.
She look like one too.
Scum.
Yo, you remember that snake from Naruto, that Orochimaru or something?
Oh yeah.
Tell me she don't look like him.
she definitely do look like Orochimaru's old homoerotic self. Orochimaru had a hard on for Sasuke. Nigga used to be in the thing. Sasuke
I can't stand you.
But to me, Anais looked like the jazz artist Boney James. Go Google that when y'all get a chance, and then come back and discuss. But that whole shit is a mess. Like
it is. What? Speaking of a mess, listen. Speaking of messy, let's just stick to the mess. Kaya showed up to that goddamn function to be messy.
She's very hurt.
She is.
But she has a reason to be. Let me say that. I didn't know what caused her and what's the nigga name? Jacquay.
Yeah.
I don't know what had caused her and Jacquees breakup. I just saw the shit where she was calling him gay and accusing him of messing with trans women and calling him all kind of F-bombs and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
Which is trash.
Right.
You are very trash, bitch. But she said that Jacquees came to her birthday party, brought her all kind of gifts, roses, this, that, and the third, left, and then went and cheated on her.
Yeah.
And then they ended up on social media, which is why they broke up, which is a valid reason for breaking up.
Correct.
And let me say this. I'm not going to say she can't be bitter, because sometimes you got to be bitter for a minute. When a motherfucker really overstep their bounds and play you like you pussy, you could be bitter for a minute. You could be angry. You could do all this, that, and the third. However, all that homophobia and shit, nope, never.
Right. You still trash that.
But that shit she doing with Jacquees and Safari, it's petty, but it's funny because Safari is so corny and weak-minded that he falls for anything.
Yes. Absolutely, because honestly, I don't even believe Jacquees said it.
I don't believe Jacquees said it. I believe Cayenne said it.
Yep.
And Jacquees laughed instead of correcting.
Yep. Because nothing about Cayenne's behavior this season or last season leads me to believe that she ain't say that shit. Because since we got introduced to her, she be on that shit. She do the fucking most. So it wouldn't surprise me if she said it like you said, and Jacquees laughed. And then be like, yo, that's my man's, don't do that. And she using that as ammunition because she mad at Jacquees. Wouldn't even surprise me if that's the case. But, like you said, Safari's so goddamn insecure and corny and weak-minded that he gonna believe the shit. Hey, he brought that shit to Jacquees. Jacquees was like, man, I ain't studying that shit at my goddamn gala.
Yeah, Jacquees was not giving it no energy. Notice how... Nia Lee didn't say nothing about the shit or saying, because they know that shit sounded bogus.
Yep.
And the crazy part is the way Safari moved. Joe said this shit in the first episode. The way Safari moved, you can't help but to wonder if the shit was like an insurance scam. Because the nigga got robbed and literally less than a week later went and rebought all the same fucking jewelry over again. That's not weird to you?
It's a new nigga shit, I'll say that.
Like, that motherfucker didn't even let the insurance check come in the mail first before he was doing dumb shit. At the very least, you should have just waited. Niggas just robbed you. You think niggas won't rob you again if he really got robbed? Because that's a little funny to me. You're not going to take $500,000 jewels off of me and then I'm about to go spend another $500,000 just like that. It pained me to agree with Joe Budden, but I don't think it was fake. But I do agree with Joe. It's like he move in a way that gives niggas reason to doubt him, and he don't see it. Yeah, he moved in a manner that make you want to rob him. I'll say that. Yeah, he's a robbable nigga. He's very robbable. He's a robbable. So, we going to hell, but. Speaking of, because Mano don't dislike Safari, but he don't like Safari. He said Safari need to pick a lane and stay in it. He either you gonna be one of those, I fuck with shooters fuck with me, I'm a nigga in these streets, or you gonna be the nigga that's getting on the radio crying, talking about they could have killed you for your jury. He like, either you a civilian or you a soldier. You can't keep straddling the fence and shit. That's weak. Mano's girlfriend clearly a soldier because that bitch been acting like she was a POW since she caught that little bullet to her leg or whatever. Listen. I saw when they was at that beach and Yan the pool and she showed Yan that scar. I was like, girl, do you got a tumor? Like, what bullet you got shot with? Was it a Halo grenade launcher or some shit? That's not big. That a motherfucker. Let me say this. I ain't never been shot at, so I ain't gonna say how I would or would not react. With that said, it's true. I get it, but I'll be damned she ain't putting a lot of sauce on it. Yeah, I'll be damned. To me, okay, let me say this. I'm not here to diminish her pain and her strife and her dealing with this. But she's acting like she was targeted. and like this was some type of massacre. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. She's alive to tell about it, talk about it. I'm not gonna stop living my life uh over some bullshit.
Yeah, even her brother. Shout out to her brother. You know what I feel like when we were talking about growing up hip hop and Bow Wow and stuff. I feel like what's her name, Maggie? Ain't her name
Yeah.
Maggie? I
Yeah.
feel like Maggie hasn't gone to therapy about the shit. I don't know if they said it in the episode, but I feel like she hasn't really done the work to try to move past it. I could be wrong, and like I said, they might have said it on the show, and I might have overlooked it. But I don't think she, because I mean, like I said, listen, nigga, I get shot at. I ain't finna stop my life, but I ain't finna sit here and lie like I wouldn't be shook for a minute, accident or not, targeted or not. But there are steps and ways that you can move past it. And I didn't mean to cut you off when you started, but shout out to Mano for being a supportive man and shit. Like he ain't just saying like bitch get over it. Like we would know some niggas to be. I like Mano. I like Mano.
Yeah, I like Mano. And I like that he did it in a way that wouldn't further traumatize her. He made sure like the spot was empty so she could go in and process it. He ain't take her to a packed club or no shit like that. He did it in a way where it's like, look, ma, let's start to move past this. Yeah, let's get your shit together.
He's a supportive hood nigga, which is you know. I mean, you know.
Speaking of Joe Budden, he and Sin got engaged over the weekend. Congrats to them. I know a lot of people hate Joe Budden, but it's clear he's been doing the work to be a better man. So congrats to them. Sin always keep one eye open, baby. You never know when a nigga gonna start doing crack again.
Well, never mind. I was going to be a piece of shit. Never mind. You know I was going.
We normally we would cover Real Housewives, but we're not going to cover it this week. We may throw it into the Patreon, or we may bring it back for the end of the year show. Not sure yet, but this week we're not covering it. We're about to move on over to Black Ink. Because Real Housewives haven't been giving us the drama that we really want. So we're going to give them a minute to really get into the bullshit. But Black Ink, they into the bullshit.
They are full force head on into the bullshit. So let me say this. I don't know. So Black Ink started off where they left off last episode. Let me say this. I don't know what it is, because this is like the past 2 episodes in a row where C's has been lying on Donna. Now, we dragged Donna, and rightfully so, because she is a bozo. But the way C's been lying on her and Alex to justify his bullshit with them, gotta say, it's really disgusting. It's really disgusting. Because C's opened the episode talking about what the fuck was wrong with Donna and Alex. They got what they deserved. They came in talking shit to me. Nigga, no, they didn't. They ain't say one motherfucking word to you. Well, Donna did, but it wasn't starting no shit. She was like, let's be cordial. We here for Bay. How you doing? Let's focus on the positive and festivities. You, Caesar, you black lip bitch, you started all that shit. You antagonized both of them. And lying on Alex, talking about Alex was smirking at you like, yeah, nigga. He didn't do none of that shit. You and Teddy just wanted to be 2 pieces of bitches and weak ass niggas and jump that man for no fucking reason. And then wonder why you got all this hell in your goddamn like Caesar, you big low lying ass bitch. You move like a bitch, Caesar. I want to say that from the bottom of my soul. If you ever happen to listen to this podcast, which you probably won't, but you should, so you can get this dragon and be a better human, you big look, you goddamn you burnt pumpernickel looking bitch. Stop lying. Stop lying, Caesar. Stop lying. You want to smoke with Alex for whatever fucking reason because you're a lying piece of shit. Okay, cool. You were too weak to fight a man up because you know any nigga that's dealing with PTSD from his dad beating his ass is probably a motherfucker you don't want to smoke with. So you had Teddy fat ass jumping, and he still beat both of y'all asses. Fuck you, C's. Fuck you, and you can go to hell. Okay, I'm done.
And on that note, this has been Ratchet Ramblings. Thank you for tuning in. After a dragging like that, we could just end it right here. I don't have any respect for Caesar. I don't like the way he's moving. I agreed with his decision to fire Donna. Everything else after is really too fucking much. Right. If that girl want to come around Young Bay and the other people, as long as it's not in your place of business, you can't dictate that. And the fact that you are working so hard to dictate it and be mean and abusive to people that have nothing to do with it, you trash. You really fucking trash.
They played the
and you look like if back acne was a person, it would be C's.
C's
look like a big nasty pimple.
The motherfucker looked like a pair of them old shoes that's way in the back of your granddad's closet that he tell you not to touch. That's what he looked like. Old big little bitch. But they showed I ain't gonna lie, they showed the clips of like Alex like showing his respect for C's and how C's done, help him when he was, locked up and shit and all this shit, and how Alex looked up to him. And then for C's to do Alex like that, like it's just it's some bullshit. It's some weak nigga shit. It's some coward shit. It's some fuck nigga shit. And that's why, we don't give C's too much on this show because, just like a straight man, you give a nigga an inch, he gonna take a mile and be a fuck nigga. So fuck you, C's. Also, Alex like the youngest on the cast, but he got the most sense. Because after that shit, he was like, I love Young Bay and all, and I want to be there for her, but with the way C's carried on and Teddy carried on, yeah, we're just not gonna be at the wedding. We're just gonna skip the wedding. We're just gonna skip it. Cause I don't even want to be around that type of energy and shit. And I don't blame it, because listen, Alex better than me, because I'll shoot them bitches. But anyway, I've said too much. Speaking of two pieces of bitch, so Big Fish and VH1 are really trying to force Teddy and Tati being a thing down our throats, and I for one am tired. I don't know about you, friend, but I for one am tired of this shit.
Boy, don't nobody give a fuck about you and Tati. Like, let it go. Why don't y'all go fuck like two wild boars on a hot summer day and leave the rest of us the fuck alone? We don't care. And I really feel like Big Fish only trying to push this because it's like a black man and a non-black woman, because they never give no relationship on that show has gotten as much attention since C's and Duchess.
Yep.
And these other people big is in fucking relationships. You don't like we don't give a fuck about Teddy and Tati fucking. Go fucking slop like nasty pigs typically do. We don't care. We don't care. Teddy with that fucking biggin. Fuck till you sweat the Sharpie out your motherfucking head. We don't care. We don't care. Do not care.
Truly do not give a fuck. You right. They ain't do none of this shit. Shit, they ain't do none of this shit when Tati and Sky were a thing. I mean, not Tati and Sky, Teddy and Sky. They ain't do none of this shit when Teddy and Teddy and what's the girl name with the bad weed? The receptionist, the dumb broad that got fired. What's her name?
Oh, Jada.
Yeah. They didn't even
know Jada was really fucking Teddy for real. We just found out once he started fucking Tati.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
They flirted, and remember Donna got mad, but Jada and Teddy denied that they ever fucked when Scott was beating Tati up and shit. And then come around this season, we found out they didn't fuck.
Yo, Tati done got her ass whooped by damn near every woman in that shop, except Young Bay. She got beat up by Sky. She got beat up by Jada. Like, damn, you just a bad news bitch, ain't you, Tati? Goddamn. Ooh. Well, when you do white womanry, I guess. But yeah, Big Fish, y'all can go to hell because we really do not care. And you know, it's so. And shout out to Kitty for saying this in her confessionals. It is so funny to me that the most chauvinistic old wannabe player ass nigga is getting such spotlight for being a quote unquote good guy. Big Fish, fuck you. Cause I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. If Kitty can see it, I can see it too. You're trying to rebrand Teddy as not being the piece of shit that he's been over these past few seasons. Well, shit, I don't want to say past few seasons. Shit, damn this since the show started. I see what the fuck you're doing, Big Fish, and I just want to say, we see here on Ratchet Ramblers what you're doing, and we want to say fuck you. Because ain't no amount of rebranding you can do can erase footage, seasons, a Rolodex of Teddy being an old wannabe Donnell Jones ass nigga.
I wish somebody would Sharpie in Teddy's eyeballs.
When I tell you, you get on my motherfucking nerves.
Just take a Sharpie and color his motherfucking eyeballs black so he can't see shit. I'm really sick of this nigga being extra about this bitch. Like, you can like Tati. Tati's not ugly or no shit like that. She retarded, but she ain't ugly. Nobody got a problem with you being with Tati or liking Tati. What people don't fuck with is the fact that all these concessions are being made for somebody who doesn't deserve them just because you're fucking them. No, Tati was getting her ass beat when she first became the shop manager, so much so, that she became the manager in training. Bitch got demoted to manager in training because she couldn't fight. But now all of a sudden she the VP of 113. How the fuck you just the VP of one show? Anyways, she's just doing shit to get under Donna's skin. Teddy allowing it to get under everybody else's skin. And it really is fucking ridiculous to me. Correct. But Sky, when Sky come to turn up, she turns the fuck up.
Listen, Sky, that is one entertaining motherfucker. She crazy as a soup sandwich, but that is one entertaining motherfucker. This motherfucker came in a goddamn bikini, and so what motherfucker you know make an entrance in New York City, the tri-state area, in the fall? I think that's when they take this shit. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Candy, but I think they take this shit in the fall. But what motherfucker you know pull up to a goddamn mansion or wherever the fuck they was in the tri-state area and some fucking fur, some pumps, and a goddamn bikini with a suitcase and look, Scott, what the fuck? That is one crazy motherfucker. She show up, throw the goddamn suitcase. It was like, what's up, bitches? Y'all bitches came to this wedding, but you couldn't come to my opening, which Sky, that we got on you a little bit last week because I ain't know where in the hell they could have known about both. Cause this shit, cause wasn't it? Didn't Bay's wedding came first, and then they found out about Sky's grand opening?
No, Sky's grand opening. Well, let me take that back. You're right. She sent out that little invite shit via speaker after Bay announced she was getting married in 2 weeks. But the grand opening had been planned prior to Bay deciding she was going to get married before her mom went back to Korea. However, let me say this. The only thing I don't agree with Sky about is nobody owes you that, Sky. You left the shop. You haven't spoken to anybody except for like Donna and Alex or whatever. Just Donna, basically. Yeah. And so you can't expect people to rearrange their schedules for you when you haven't spoken to them, because you could have told the other people before you sent out the official invite to the grand opening. You could have, called. You could have called Bay. You could have called the people you fuck with. You could have called them and told them, and then maybe Bay would have adjusted accordingly, or maybe not, but you would have known. So you not communicating effectively with people you think are your friends, that's pretty much on you, babe. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. Nobody is rearranging a wedding when you sent out, an invitation last minute to the grand opening of your boutique. And life will go on, sweetheart. I hope the boutique is doing well. The clothes are cute. You carrying plus sizes.
Come on, inclusion.
Yeah, come on, clap it up. But you just a little overworked. We enjoyed the drama, don't get me wrong, but you're a little overworked about something that was kind of on you more than anybody. So that's that, boo-boo.
That's that. However, I was happy.
When she walked in and threw that suitcase.
Yeah. Listen, Scott, listen, I'm telling you, you can say what you want about Sky. She has been trashed over these, over the years. But at least listen, that is one entertainer motherfucker, man. She is reality TV gold. She, no, I was about to give her too many roses. Never mind. I'll say this, before her reality TV career is over, she just might be up there with New York. Might. She still got a lot of reality TV in her, but before it's all said and done, she might be up there with New York. Might. But with that said, I was happy that she got in C's ass and made him feel like the piece of shit that he's been, because she basically said everything that we've been saying on this goddamn show. Like, that girl ain't say nothing about abandoning C's. She said, I can do both. I have been supporting you through everything, even against my better judgment sometimes, because I'm crazy as fuck and you a bozo, and that's a terrible combination. But whatever. And like, she just flew off the handle and made her feel like she was dumb, made her feel like she was a piece of shit, made her tried to question her loyalty, tried to make her seem like she was small because he wanted it all to be about him. And that's what we've been saying. And she basically said all that, but she said it in Sky fashion, which, go off. And made him feel like the piece of bitch that he is. So I was happy.
Me too.
Suffer, nigga.
Yeah. You lost a friend behind being a pussy nigga, a bitch ass nigga. And that's what happens. Do better next time.
When you do clownery.
To not support your friends doing something that don't take nothing out your pocket, but could actually, and it could actually help your business. Because she might have been willing to, y'all could have put some Black Ink merch in there, some Black Ink one pieces, some swimsuits.
Right. But C's don't think about that because he
don't think because he's stupid. He's a fucking
right. His brain is
a fucking hood rat who can't think beyond a pair of Gucci shoes and a Mercedes. But anyways.
Yeah. Which, Sky accepted his apology, which she better than me because I damn sure wouldn't. But
I wouldn't have accepted shit. I would have told him to go suck Magic Johnson dick.
All right.
Too far. My bad.
Okay. All right, friend. Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
Not even his dick. Just go suck his finger with a paper cut. Cause
okay. All right.
Because you wouldn't have got that from me. You wouldn't have he don't deserve the kind of grace Sky extended to him. He don't.
Really don't. He don't deserve the grace that anybody has. Sky, Alex, shit. I mean, to a lesser extent, Donna, like, he don't deserve a lot of grace that the motherfuckers give him.
At all.
We being real.
Speaking of grace, Young Bae in this wedding.
Listen, I have to quote Queen Rihanna in that GIF when she said, "This is the most ghetto shit I ever seen."
If this what a traditional wedding look like in Korea, baby, just give me some American shit.
Listen,
I have assimilated.
Listen, Young Bae's mama was me. Because Young Bae's mama was looking like, what the fuck is this? Every scene with Young Bae mama, she was speaking in Korean saying, these people are crazy. I was like, yes, they are. Yes, Mama Bae, yes, they are. I don't know what the fuck your daughter was thinking. Especially making C's the charge of this shit. I don't know what she was thinking. And then she didn't even show up to the shit, which I understand though. Because I mean, but this is why we asked the question last week, like why Rod wasn't there. And apparently Rod wasn't there because he started to have panic attacks or anxiety or something. Thinking because of his father, which also didn't make no sense planning this shit because it's like his dad just died, and
she's not very self-aware
at all. Cause you know what? Cause at first I ain't gonna lie, the piece of shit in me would, as soon as I saw it on the episode, the piece of shit in me was like, I don't know if this is true. Rob might not just want to be in this ghetto shit. But when I thought about it, when I watched it the second time, I probably would if my dad passed and then my girlfriend talking about getting married, like damn near like a week or a week and a half after he died. And then my dad wanted to be at my wedding, but unfortunately he couldn't. I probably wouldn't be in the space to be in a goddamn wedding either. So Bae rushing to get married, yeah, like you said, she's not aware at all, self or partner aware at all. Because you didn't think that your man would be uneasy or something might trigger him about his dad when his dad just passed like a week and a half
well,
ago.
Not even that. Why do you want this man to have a wedding with a bunch of motherfuckers he don't know and none of his family there?
You know what? That's a good point too. Because Raw don't interact with none of them motherfuckers in that shop.
That's how I know, and God forgive me, Big Fish, but y'all gonna have to do better with shit like this. This was a for TV wedding. This was not the real wedding. None of Rod family was there. Nobody outside the shop that Bae knew was there. Bae been in New York for over a motherfucking decade now, and you telling me only people she knows is the people from Black Ink.
Right.
Y'all got to do better with that. If you gonna set some shit out, set it out like how Mona did for Yandy and Mendici's fake wedding.
Right. If you're gonna fuck around expeditiously. Cause this shit, but like I said, and I agree. I think the shit for TV, the shit for TV was for TV, but when that real hit in with Rob being like, "Yo, this ain't it," like I miss my damn daddy. That was real, and that's why Bae ass wasn't there the whole fucking episode. But everything else, like you said, it was for Big Fish, entertainment or whatever. And it's like y'all got to do better. Tighten up. Because once you really saw it, you could see that shit, like you said, was just for TV. That's all it was. But with that said, hey, that motherfucking pastor or that pastor, quote unquote, they got the player pastor, that motherfucker was up there dressed like an inmate. I was like, what the fuck? You gonna get married in CLD, nigga? Like, what the fuck?
Niggas is around there bringing commissary for weddings.
Hey, I was like, Big Fish, I know you fucking lied. This motherfucker up there looking like Ricky Smiley and Friday After Next. I was like, Big Fish, y'all don't get the fuck out of my face. Hey, man. Hey, this motherfucker was up there looking like, like when you on the grill, it's somebody that get on the grill at the family function that don't need to be on it, and they grill them down hot dogs too fucking much. That motherfucker was up there looking like a charcoal hot dog in a jumpsuit. I was like, nigga. And he quoting goddamn verses out the Bible, messing the shit up, not even saying the shit correctly. I was like, if this ain't the most ghetto shit I've seen, y'all are going to jail.
Period.
This old blackish wedding. What the fuck is this? But listen, let me tell you something. Again, Big Fish, we don't care about Tati and Teddy. But let me tell you, I got pleasure and joy from watching Sky object to their little fake ass wedding, a fake ass matrimony, and throwing that goddamn chair at Teddy. I was screaming. You hear me?
Because Teddy a coward. Teddy a coward. He's a real fucking coward. You and Sky friends. You and Sky cool. You and C's is friends. They ain't even blood related.
Right.
If C's on some dumb shit as his friend, you supposed to be like, yo, Sky don't deserve all that. Sky been riding with us for a long time, C's. Like, Sky really been down for a long fucking time through everything. Sky never turned her back on you. Every time you open the shop, Sky there help you get it set up, this, that, and the third. Teddy is a yes nigga.
Yes, he is.
All he do is yes, C's. Tell me what it is, C's. Okay, C's. Yes, C's. Okay, yes. That's just how C's is. Yes, C's in his bitch ass high pitched voice. Nigga ain't got no bass in his voice. Fat bitch.
How Teddy like big as 285, but he ain't got no bass in his voice? Help me understand. Like that motherfucker. How the fuck you built like goddamn Dumbo, but you got the voice of what Piglet? Cause I damn near forgot the damn pig from Winnie the Pooh name. But yeah, you know what? Teddy is the sub to Caesar's fake Dom. That's what he is.
Yeah.
But they rolled that damn clip back of Teddy and Sky. Now I ain't gonna lie, Sky was on some crazy shit. She for a minute she was like, "Nigga, how you gonna marry this?" Hey, Sky was like, "How you gonna marry this foot looking bitch after me and you made this pact that if until I got done fucking around and I decided I want your ass, how you gonna break our pack?" And they did roll the footage back and them making this pack, and Teddy was the one that was eager to agree with the shit. How you gonna break our pack that if we don't have nobody, me and you gonna get married and you gonna marry this bitch who don't do nothing but kiss you and see his ass? And she threw that goddamn shit. I was like, Scott, this ain't some goddamn misery shit. But I was entertained as a motherfucker.
I enjoyed the episode, and like I said, Big Fish, don't do that plot hole shit.
Right.
As in the words of Vice President Big Knees, if you're gonna fuck around expeditiously.
Correct.
That was an old just for TV wedding. The dresses was ugly. The shit was tacky. You got that big ass. How you got that big ass mansion and it ain't decorated worth a fuck? Y'all ain't getting no wedding planner because you know that she wasn't about to get married.
Hey, how you got that damn? Hey, how you got that big ass mansion in the fucking furniture look like it was from Goodwill? Big Fish, what the fuck y'all doing?
Exactly.
The fuck y'all doing? The pastor looked like he on crack. What is you doing? What's Big Fish? Get it together. Speaking of crack. Let's wrap up with Married to Medicine, shall we? Yeah, there's a lot here. Friend, I'm gonna let you take the lead for this
one. So, woo, I'm Birdman hand rubbing right now. Mm-hmm. Yes, listen. I want to say this, Simone. That ponytail looked nice on you. And then when you skipped over Mariah down to Toya, your same ponytail looked the fuck terrible with them overly gel down sides. Like, what, baby? Did you do that yourself? I feel like I saw the drawstring on your ponytail, Toya. That shit looked terrible. Simone's looked so good. Yours looks so done in the kitchen-ish. But
Toya's looked like it was done by her cousin Kiki.
Definitely. With some pro style gel. Mm-hmm. No edge control.
That gel that you get at Dollar
She looked like she got her ponytail done while her hair was dry. So it didn't slick back good. So they kept putting gel on it. Mm-hmm. Let me say this. That aside, the ladies look really nice.
Especially
Contessa and them new titties are sitting, baby.
Correct. I made a point to write that down.
So we're gonna jump right into it. I want to get to well, they spent the first part of the reunion focused on Contessa and Dr. Simone.
Yep.
And
Mariah and
Heavenly and Mariah. And then we got a little bit of Quad and Mariah in there.
Correct.
So Simone and Contessa is a weird beef to me because it feels like she's just inheriting it from Toya because Toya can't go toe-to-toe with Contessa.
Okay, we on the same page. I was thinking that myself.
Yeah, it like from the show, every time Contessa was about to blow down on Toya, she reverted to that, I don't do drama. I don't got time for this. So it looked like Simone tried to take over because she got that big horse mouth. That bitch look. Hey, you ever seen like the like a dead horse carcass? That's what Simone's face looked like to me.
You are fucking wrong.
But
you know what it felt like? I agree. It felt like it felt like when a bully bites off too much that they can chew, and another bully steps in to try to take up the fight. That's what it felt like to me. Because like you said, Toya can't go toe-to-toe with Contessa. And Simone, I don't know what Simone just, She is so aggressive in everything, in a marriage, in a teeth,
Well,
in a
the one
fashion.
thing I want to say before they call Simone in the big ass lie talking about she don't be drunk. Bitch.
Listen.
Bitch. They roll back all that footage, bitch. All you do is drink when you out with the girls. All you do is ask for liquor. I want some Hennessy. I want some Crown. Give me a straight up rum punch. Give me this. Who got the vodka? Who got this? Who got bitch? You be drunk.
You know what it reminded me of
I think what annoyed me is when she popped off at Contessa when Andy was the one that said it.
Yeah.
Bitch, I want you to understand what I'm saying and don't get it confused so you don't get it confused. Bitch, is you drunk now?
Right. I was like, if this ain't the most drunk ass sentence I've ever heard. And also I feel like what it reminded me of? It reminded me of old girl from Potomac. What her name? The one with the drinking and the crazy tagline. What her name?
Oh yeah.
Monique.
Monique.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. But yeah, I agree. It's like whatever energy Toya had, Simone she just transferred it to Toya, and she was just in attack mode to Contessa the whole night, really the whole season.
I got a little gripe with Andy too, because when Simone called Contessa a liar and a fraud about her dad's health issues, but we saw the whole fucking episode where Contessa went and had to find her dad in the airport because he was so sick and tired that he fell asleep when he got off the plane.
Ooh.
The fact that Andy did not step in and correct her and say, Simone, we're not going to do that. We saw the episode. We filmed the episode. We know just exactly how sick her father is. You don't get to do that. You a professional woman with your own family, Simone. You didn't have no business going at that girl's dad and his health issues and shit. Especially when you could go back and watch the same fucking episode the rest of the world fucking watch. You trash bitch.
Right.
That was so fucking trash.
It really was.
Simone's so trash. I don't have anything for Simone.
Right.
I dislike her the most out of all the ladies.
Right. Me too. And I agree. I was surprised Andy didn't step in. I was surprised Andy didn't step in, but then I kind of wasn't, because I mean we know Andy a messy bitch who live for drama. But I was more shocked that Simone even thought that was okay to like utter out of her mouth. I was like, bitch, who or what? Nah. Like, listen, Contessa better than me. I'll say that. Contessa is better than me, because if I was a woman, if I was Contessa, I could not promise that I wouldn't have came across that couch.
Yeah.
Cause you can say whatever you want about me, I really don't give a fuck. But you talk about my family, we got to fight.
Yeah, we do.
And that's just all that is to it. And we got to fight. But again, that just show you how trash Simone is. And it's like, you know what? Also, and maybe it's me. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But do it seem like Simone kind of get off on that, or is it just me?
She seemed miserable.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah. But you get what I'm saying? It's like some people, like, they kind of get off on being like the villain and shit.
Yeah, because it gets her more airtime. Because when she wasn't doing that, the previous seasons, you didn't see that much of Simone and Cecil.
Well,
only in the group settings. And even then she was kind of in the background.
Yeah.
If you were to go back and watch the earlier seasons, you don't know very much about Simone except for that's Jackie's friend.
Well.
And now she the big bad wolf, and we can't stop hearing the big hyena mouth bitch.
The big hyena.
Like now that she's made a name for herself as being mean and messy, we see her a lot more.
Hey,
so,
hey, the big bad guns of Decatur.
Married to orthodontist.
Woo. But yeah, Simone, girl, fuck you.
And even her, the whole thing about, well, you used your surgery as a reason not to come around the girls because you was having beef with Toyo. Even regardless, if she don't want to come around the girls, she don't have to. Who the fuck comes around people that they know they will likely end up arguing with? Right. You old bitches. If I know that it's somebody that's always going to be around that I don't like and we're going to end up arguing, guess what I'm not finna do? Show up.
Right. That's just common sense for people who don't like mess and drama.
But the other part is telling a woman after that she needed to come around the group and do all of this, that, and the third, 3 weeks after having major surgery and all this other shit.
It's trash.
Girl, fuck you. And you a doctor doing all of that. That's
right.
What's weird to me. You're a physician yourself, and you are not respecting this woman's autonomy and her desire to not be around the girls at that moment and to take, moments to heal, not just physically, because mentally what she went through was a lot too. Can you imagine having both of your breasts removed just to avoid having cancer?
Whew. Like, and I was thinking about that when she said all that shit. And I think even Contessa was like, when you saw Contessa's face, she was like, well, damn, bitch, I knew you didn't like me, but to go to that extreme? Really?
Yeah, it was a lot. Like, I don't fuck Simone.
Suffer.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck you. Stupid bitch. Horse mouth ass bitch.
Get him.
Big gums, wide mouth, long neck having asshole.
Bitch.
Oh, split ends, split gums, split teeth asshole.
Get him.
You need to go to the fucking dentist, bitch. Wide nose, overbite having ass bitch. Fuck you, Simone. I went in a trance talking about you just now, bitch. I zoned out and was just calling you all kind of shit.
You back with us, friend?
God.
Speaking of zoning out, speaking of zoning out, so listen.
Heavenly and Mariah.
Listen, let me say this. When Mariah said, listen, I can't stand Mariah. I really can't. But that motherfucker carried on. She put on for these cameras, boy. When Heavenly said that, I mean, I feel like she lies. And Andy said, how do you handle being called a liar? And that motherfucker Mariah said, well, I feel it hurts me so deep because it is character assassination. I was like, girl, is it character assassination or is it facts? It's not that goddamn deep. We got receipts of you lying on this fucking show forever. And you should know because you were produced on the fucking show, Mariah. Like, what you doing?
Let me tell you something.
That is what Karen asshole motherfucker.
Mariah is a liar. It rhyme, it go together, it got to be true. We have seen Mariah lie about a lot of shit to the point where she lost her spot on the show for some time.
Right.
She's just getting back on the show full time.
Right. Which also, again, like I said, I don't know how the fuck she got some producer credits, but whatever.
Well, she helped develop the concept for the show. So that's the thing. So she still gets a check or whatever, but in terms of being on the show, they had to take her off because some of the girls didn't want to film with Mariah for a very long time. Like, I think Quad was one. But let me...
For good reason.
Good for Heavenly in that therapy. I know, like, yay, clap, 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 shawty, but we don't give a fuck about that. What we is you know why we here, baby. You and Mariah, first of all, y'all are two sides of the same coin. I will say that. Mariah is a liar, and Heavenly, you are a shit starter.
Correct.
Your whole reason for not liking Mariah, nobody still has any idea why you and Mariah don't like each other. Well, Mariah has a right not to like you because you always putting her mama in shit. However, you can't say for sure why you don't like Mariah. She asked you several times. You've never given her a straight answer. So to me, that says to me that when you do shit like that, you want to have an issue with somebody, regardless of what they do or don't do to you. And so you need to own that. Also,
you know what I think? I think it will be I agree that Heavenly don't really have a reason to be mad at Mariah, but Mariah is an unlikable motherfucker. And if Heavenly would just say that and own it, I don't think it would be that bad. But it's one of those things where she don't want to say the truth because she think it make her seem like a bad person, quote unquote. But it's like, girl, we know what you do. Like we can't have a worse opinion of you than we already do. So you might as well just say I don't like her because I think she mean. Now it would be accurate, but it would also be Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man.
Exactly. My so with, like you said, we can't expect Andy to step in and then go back to being a messy bitch. So he gonna be a messy bitch all the time. When Heavenly brought up Mariah saying that Damon hit on her mama, Miss Lucy, listen. Listen, then when they rolled the footage back from the Facebook Live, first of all, Mariah, you and your old ass, stroke face ass mammy is too old to be sitting up on Facebook Live gossiping and going at the girls when the cameras ain't rolling. It should not be that fucking deep. When Bravo stopped filming, that should be the end of that fake ass beef y'all be having with each other. But right. You and Miss Lucy old ass, instead of having her in rehab so she can get mobility back on the left side of her body, y'all is on Facebook Live talking about Damon hit on Miss Lucy. You know good motherfucking well Damon ain't seriously hit on your goddamn mama. If anything, he probably complimented her, like, cause you know how men compliment people mamas and shit. Ooh, girl, you looking good now, girl. Is you the mama or the daughter? Which one is it? Like, you know how, right?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You right. Especially being here in the listen, let me tell you something.
Being in the South,
right?
Men in the South are very charming, and they are very, like, from what I've seen. I'm not gonna say all, but from what I've seen, that is a typical kind of interaction. Like, men from the South tend to treat elderly women like with a ton of respect and gas them up, and you looking good now, Miss Shirley, girl. Now, yep. Now you got a hot day. When we going out, girl? That's how I've seen Southern men interact with, like, the moms of, you know, women they know and stuff like that. It's never real. It's never real It's never real flirting. So I just feel like Mariah and her mama doing the fucking most. She know good and goddamn well ain't nobody trying to knock the cane out that woman pussy.
Knock the cane out the pussy. Okay. All right, friend. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, we know Miss Lucy around here with a walker with the tennis balls on the bottom of it talking about Damon hit on her. Ciao, girl. Hey. Please go sit down, Miss Lucy. You ain't even got full control of your jaws back yet. And Heavenly over there sucking the underbite off Damon dick. So
Hey, Damon don't even everything we said about Southern men is true, but Damon don't even look like the type. Like, he just look like he just quiet and reserved at, like, to everybody, like, at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just don't seem like that flirty, typical Southern man type. Because you're right, that is a thing. But he don't even seem like that. He just seems like he really just mind his business, and just, if anybody he gas up like that, like, for real, it's Heavenly. Which, I mean, God bless him, but he just don't seem like that type. So I was like, I know you fucking lying, Mariah. I know you fucking lying, because that's all you do is lie. I don't know about to watch your old ass, mama. I'm sorry. Don't know like, girl, what are you doing? Right? What are you doing? Whew. But speaking of lies, listen. Mariah and goddamn Miss Quad.
So let's just go ahead and get to it. Like, when Heavenly called Mariah a liar, Quad was like, "You do lie a lot now." And then if Mariah was like, "What are you?" Yeah, and so then they got into it, and those rumors. So we saw those rumors months ago about Quad supposedly sleeping with Mariah's sister's husband and all this other shit. At first, they said it was going on while she was married to Greg, But however, now the story has changed, saying that it's not true. It's happened after the divorce and all this like other kind of shit, or the separation at least, whatever the case may be. Don't believe it. When Andy asked Mariah how she knew, they said her and her sister came to Quad house. Quad had on the brother-in-law's t-shirt and some of his business cards. And smelled like him. What? Quad was like, girl, that is a blatant fucking lie. You and your sister have never been to my fucking house. Cause Quad just fucking moved.
Right. It don't make no sense.
It don't add up. It don't add up at all. And Andy like, well, why would Mariah expose her own sister and her own brother? And she said it. She was like, the same reason she was trying to expose me and put my business out there, and I was supposed to be her best friend. Right. And I was keeping her secrets and shit.
Right.
So here's the thing. I don't believe a lick of it. I'm sorry, not sorry. If your husband got so few t-shirts that you could identify a t-shirt on another woman as his, y'all got some bigger fucking issues. Like you need a trip to Target because y'all t-shirts stink. Them t-shirts stink. Because I'm not even trying to be funny, but if I was to see somebody in a t-shirt, even if Mike had the same t-shirt, the first thing in my mind would not be like, damn, that's my husband's t-shirt. Like they don't make more than one polo fucking shirt.
Right. It just don't make no sense. And and I agree, like, why would Mariah throw her sister under the bus?
And here's the other part. If Mariah and her sister was coming to Quad house, why would Quad keep that woman's husband t-shirt on if she knew that his wife was about to come over there?
Right. Again, I say it all the time. If you're going to fuck around expeditiously. If Quad were to do some shit like that would, like, you don't snitch on yourself.
Not even that. Like, again, if she looked, first of all, who the fuck coming? Why would she be having people in her house and she ain't got on nothing but a goddamn t-shirt?
Right. Again, it don't make sense.
The story don't add up, and until the husband himself come forward and say he fucked Quad, I don't believe it, and we just gonna leave that where it's at. But baby, they gave us a lot for reunion part 1, and it's 2 more parts. It's a 3-part reunion, but the second part is not coming back till after the first of the year. I think they said January 5th or January 6th or some shit like that. Let me see. When is the 6th? Because I thought it said it was coming back on the 6th. If so, that is a Sunday. So they moved it back to Sundays?
Well, I mean, shit, after that reunion, hell, they might as well, shit, because that was some mess.
Well, it's either the 4th, 5th, or 6th. I can't remember the exact date, but it's coming back after the New Year it look lit. It look lit. Because Damon and Aiden about to get, hold on. We got to bring it back real quick before we get out of here. When Andy said, where's the receipts? Yo! And Mariah said, I'm not bringing it up. I'm not doing this. I'm not. And Andy was like, okay, but you started this fire. So what's up? Where's the fucking receipts?
You know, that's what get on my nerves about Andy. He pick and choose when to step in. Like, but yeah, you're right. I was like, Mariah. And see, this is why, you can have issue with Quad all you want. I know, some people don't like Quad. I get it. We all have people that we can tolerate or not tolerate on these fucking shows. But if you expect for me to believe Mariah's story about Quad messing with that man when she started a fire and we're talking about, well, I got the receipts, and then when put your feet to the fire, you like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I can, but I'm just not. You got me full circle fucked up. You want me to believe anything Mariah motherfucker say. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You got me fucked up. Like you say, until, that man say, oh, this happened between me and Quad, you know us on this show. Like, if we wrong, we'll come back the next week or whenever and retract and correct ourselves. But until I see some motherfucking proof other than believing fucking the words that come out of Mariah when she can't even produce the receipts that she say that she got, You got me
When
fucked
they
up.
cut the Aiden fat funky ass in that room talking about here go the file. Why are you always knee deep in women's shit, Aiden? Why are you always knee deep in your wife bullshit? You supposed to be a respected doctor. You out here talking about I got the file. You corny than a motherfucker, especially because Damon don't bother nobody. So if he cheating on Heavenly and Peace, mind your fucking business. With your bacterial meningitis, don't go to the doctor having ass.
Hey, Aiden,
damn.
Hey, Aiden remind me of some of the people on Twitter talking about they don't wipe before they shower. You are going to jail.
He always look greasy and funky.
He do.
Child, fuck you, Aiden, and fuck you, Mariah. Because if it was all of that, bitch, you'd have been dropped those receipts. And she even admitted that it was hearsay. Well, right. everything Heavenly says is hearsay. So why can't I? Like, bitch, you don't have nothing. Anyways, yeah, that when Andy was like, "Well, you started it, so you need to finish it." He called that whole bluff, and she ain't had nothing for it.
Right. And like I said, my only issue with Andy is like he pick and choose when he want to do that shit. So, and it's like,
yeah, he do, and it's like, don't either be all the way in or all the way out, and either call people on their bullshit or shut the fuck up. Because you should have called Simone on her bullshit, but you didn't.
Right, and that was way more egregious.
Yeah. So when it comes back in January, we're gonna get to see the men. And
which I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to it. What I'm finding interesting is that they cut to there's a clip where Greg says that Quad pulled a knife on him, and she says, "Yeah, after you pick me up and slam me on the floor." So not only was Greg cheating on Quad, he was physically abusing her.
Ooh.
So and then we get to
what?
see
I'm actually
Quad and Greg on stage by themselves without the rest of the ladies and the rest of the husbands. And so yeah. Also, Mariah, telling Quad that she's not married to medicine when your husband has some of the worst doctor ratings I've ever seen on the internet. Everybody says that Aiden Huck is a terrible doctor in his rating and reviews as a doctor. Say he has misdiagnosed them several times. He doesn't listen when the patients are trying to tell them what is going on with their bodies. So, bitch, you barely married to medicine because Aiden Huck is one more incident away from maybe losing his license some goddamn where. So, bitch, you should really sit down and put some contact solution in your motherfucking eyes, bitch, since you wearing colored contacts going into 2019. Okay, bitch, with that quick weave, hoe.
That's how I know Mariah's still on the side. I know she'll scam a part-time.
Ooh, we didn't listen. I'm sorry, y'all, but shit keep coming back to me. When Quad spilled the tea on Mariah being a cokehead, she was like, "You got everything to say about everybody else, but can't keep your nose out that coke." I never even did hookah. Bitches, a lot of people who ain't never did hookah but do crack. What are you talking about?
Crack.
It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers who don't do hookah but do other drugs. I've not so much as smoked hookah. So bitch.
So and the fuck?
When did hookah become a requirement as a gateway drug?
Right. I ain't know hookah was a prerequisite.
Bitch, get out of here. Oh, runny nose, sniffling and snotting, no sinuses having ass, bitch. You look like you do cocaine and steal. So I'm with Quad on this one, bitch. I know you over there doing that booger sugar.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Listen, color contacts and crack, it go together. I'm just saying.
Correct. The mixtape.
All right. You know what? That's the title of this episode.
Color contacts and crack. The mixtape. But hey, everybody, we are getting up out of here. Happy holidays. Let these last few days of 2018 be good to you. Be good to yourself. Be good to the people around you that are good to you. Let's get ready to go into this new year with a great attitude and know that things might not be easy, but we're going to be alive to trudge through them. We're going to get some happiness. We're going to continue to find joy. We're going to continue to love on people. And we gonna continue to be ratchet and ramble all the motherfucking time about this reality TV because there's some good shit coming back. We're getting Miami back. Shortly after Miami, Atlanta should be following. We getting Black Ink Chicago back. So we will be good.
That is correct. But yeah, be good to, like Candace said, be good to you yourself, be good to others. We'll be back stronger than ever. We got something special planned for y'all for the last episode of the year. And yeah, so look forward to that. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. As a matter of fact, I am going to be doing something for it after we record here because I am free for the day, for the rest of the day. So look forward to that. And yeah, we out here. And so also, I would just like to say thank you for everyone that sent me condolences. I shared on social media that one of my cousins passed away from cancer. Fuck cancer. Cancer is a raggedy bitch. So I thank you all for the well wishes and love, for keeping me and my family uplifted. And also, it's why I love y'all because, Candace had told me yesterday, you don't have to do the show today. You can take off. But, it's like after the initial shock, I'm good. And I want to do this for the fans. And again, thank you to everybody that's been reaching out. And just cherish your loved ones because you never know. You never really truly know.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, my condolences to you and your family. Lost during the holidays it's a different type of pain, but we got you. We're going to get you through. We're going to get these laughs. And yeah, we're going to make sure you good going into the new year.
Yes.
Also, y'all still can't cook. Just wanted to say it. Christmas Tuesday. Y'all been talking about turkey. Shit is gonna be a little shaky. Feliz Navidad.
You know what? On that note, that's gonna be the show title. Bye, y'all. Ooh, man.